electric unicycles. What more do I even need to say? These things are sweet. A friend of mine introduced me to them, and I knew as soon as I saw it, I had to learn how to ride one. I started off with a 9-bot C, and I'll tell you, it just, from the beginning, it didn't have enough power. I kind of knew it right away. But for the $200 investment, it got me started, and I probably put, say, 300 miles on that wheel before my buddy decided he was going to upgrade to I believe he got a Nikola, and he had his V8 for sale, so I decided to hop all over it. Alright, I don't know how the audio is going to come through on this, but we'll give it a shot here. I'm George. Nice to meet you. Oh, already hitting speed alarm. See, this is why I've got to upgrade to a new wheel. It's the whole point of me starting this channel. Now, I've had this V8 for a little while now. I upgraded from a 9-bot 1, which, come on, that was terrible. But even going up to the V8 just didn't seem like quite enough, honestly. Or I shouldn't say that. It was more than enough. I loved this wheel until one night I went on a group ride with a bunch of friends. For that ride, I had a buddy who let me borrow his King Song. I think it was an 18X. And I gotta say, I loved it. It was unbelievable, the power. It was just such a ridiculous upgrade from this little V8 that I'm on. I knew right away I had to upgrade. I had to get a bigger battery. I need a faster wheel. So right at that point in time, the v11 was announced. And when I saw the suspension, I knew I have to get one of these. But here's the problem. I'm still 5 or 6 weeks away from getting it. It's driving me nuts. So I decided I'd start this channel. So over the course of the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a couple of just little videos about random unicycle things on my V8. And then when the V11 gets here, we're going to do a whole V11 series for you guys that still haven't made your orders yet, or maybe you just haven't gotten it and you're like me, you just can't wait any longer. This is the problem with this wheel. It's too slow to ride it on the road like this. I had to upgrade. See, I'm getting beeps even just going downhill. I'm barely going 14, 15 miles an hour right now. I really need to be able to get it up into the 20s in order to feel much safer around these cars. The speed limit's only 35 miles an hour here, but I just feel like a turtle. Alright, let's talk a little bit why I think that the V8 is probably the best starter wheel that you can get. There's several reasons I believe that's the case. The price is the very first. I mean, you can get one of these things. If you can get it used, you could probably find it for 500 bucks, maybe even less, depending on how many miles have been put on it. So price, right away, it's already one of the elite wheels for its price. It's got a large battery, it's got decent speed. It's a size that handles off-road well, which is something we'll delve into a little bit more. It's a fairly safe wheel. InMotion, very reputable company. It's as safe as they're gonna get if you're paying attention to the beeps, if you're geared up correctly, wearing a nice helmet. You know, to me, one of the things that really separates this is the fact that it can go off-road so well. I mean, you'll see, I don't know if I've already shown it in the video or not, but you're going to see me riding on some off-road stuff that on a smaller wheel, I just wouldn't trust it. I really wouldn't. Yeah, but to me, the V8's the total package. It's got 15 miles of range at 15 miles an hour. That's a great starting amount that you're probably not going to exceed. I mean, it used to take me 3 or 4 hours to drain the battery on this thing. Now I can do it maybe in an hour if I really push it, which is why I'm upgrading. I'm going to be getting a v11 soon. I'm really, really excited. It's going to have twice the speed of this at least. They say it can go to 35. I don't know if I'm going to be pushing 35 or not. That's intimidating, but I didn't think I would be pushing 15, so. Always gear up before you ride. Even if you're only going a couple of feet, honestly, especially your wrist guards and your helmet. Even at slow speeds, you can really dig up your wrist and do some damage that you're not going to like. And I don't think I really have to tell you to wear a helmet, do I? Helmets might not be cool, but remembering your name is pretty cool. I'd really suggest getting a helmet with a chin guard on it. At the slower speeds, you could probably get away with a normal bicycle helmet, but if you're going to be pushing 15 miles an hour on the limits of any of these machines, especially on the limits, if you're hearing beeps, you really want to have something to protect your face. You are going down face first. When I get the V11, I'm going to be upgrading. I got some nice knee guards coming in, and I've been thinking about elbow pads too. Just, you know, it's not worth it.
That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you saw, if you want to see more. Like I said, the V11 is going to be here at some point. Fingers crossed. But until then, ride safe.